Greetings, HCOP staff. As you know, I'm Malcolm Wiseman Jr., and I attended Prairie View A&M University for my freshman year. And here's my video about my experience through freshman year in conjunction with HCOP.
Yo, G, they can't stop me from rapping, can they?
So, first question is, how do we feel about HCOP offering us the chance to go on to a third year to help us transition over from high school into college? My thoughts on this were that this was a very excellent opportunity for us to have, just because there are a lot of things that you do not know of while going into college, just because you haven't experienced it. And a lot of stuff that you go through, you can't expect. You just have to eventually reach that point and deal with it then. So the fact that we had mentors and advisors looking out for us and telling us what to do when we reached a roadblock or how to prevent roadblocks was an excellent idea. I'm very grateful that we had this opportunity because I watched a lot of my classmates struggle through their first semester, struggle through their second semester, and they were not able to, they didn't have anybody to reach out to and ask for help from. I feel like it was very insightful on you all's part to allow us this chance to have a year where we were able to keep the relationship and be able to lean on you all and have weekly or monthly calls checking in on us, because it was necessary for us to go to reach a level that we needed to be at for our first year to create a solid foundation to go on. In my experience of the third year, I would definitely say that it was extremely helpful with all of the tips that you all gave us and the assignments that you had us keep up with. I feel that with these tools, I was able to set myself apart from a lot of my other classmates at my school, just because I had been told what to do and what to expect and what would help me become a better applicant and better student. So I feel like this was really important and a really good opportunity. As to say what I didn't like so much, I don't have. There's nothing really to say for that on my part. It's because everything that was implemented was done for the best, and it worked out okay.
Yeah, breathe in, breathe.
Again, so I think the most important aspects were definitely the sheets and the hours that we had to complete with volunteer hours, shadowing hours, things of that nature, because I may not have thought about that before, and it probably would have been later on in my college career where I started doing that. But with you all giving us that immediately, it set me up. It set me up in a good position for when I'm preparing to apply to programs in the future and programs that I've even applied for this summer. So I feel like that was the best aspect, along with having the monthly calls to check in, just because I was able to take a break and have someone to express what I've been doing, and that started to have ideas run in my head. So I thoroughly enjoyed the calls, and I really appreciate the fact that you all gave us the list of hours to complete.
School spirit up for them.
I think that my favorite year would have to be year 2, because that was the first year that I was involved in the program, and I was able to surround myself with other students that wanted to also be in the healthcare career. And I was able to hear their stories, and I was able to hear about where they were going off to school and all their accomplishments. I was also able to use them as a support system and have somebody to talk to about problems that I might not be able to talk to with someone who is not going into the healthcare field or doesn't know as much about this. So I feel that year two was the best for me, just because we were in a close knit setting and we were able to interact with each other on a monthly basis.
Trying to catch the beat.
If I were to reflect on my journey through HCOP, I would definitely say that I've become more academically sound in the fact that I have better study skills and that I always put forth my best effort. So that's how I see myself grown academically. Personally, I see that I have grown with being able to reach out to people more. I've noticed in the past I've been more reserved, and now I've had to step up to the plate and introduce myself to people, talk to people in situations where it may not be the most comfortable, but I've seen that when I do extend a hand and introduce myself to somebody, I'm always greeted with warmth, and I usually come away with more knowledge. So I thoroughly enjoy the fact that I have grown personally. Personally, I don't think that there's anything to change with HCOP. I know there are a lot of things that people might want to change just because they may be a hassle, but I've reached a point where I'm able to look at what you all have us doing and determine that this is all beneficial for us, so we need to do it. And so there's nothing that I've seen that needs to be changed with the HCOP program. Again, the most important thing that I've learned from the HCOP program is to volunteer, shadow, get experience in healthcare, and make sure that you copy it all down and you have a good record of what you've done so that you can put that on applications and that you have an accurate account of all of the things that you've been doing to prepare for your career, because that's what your medical school, your dental school, or wherever you may be headed to wants to see. They want to see that you're going to be committed to this and that you have been committed to this. So I think that's the most important thing that I've learned from HCOP. And then I think I will just use this information to further my research experience, my volunteer hours, my shadowing hours. I think that I will make that a priority for each year to have my 120 hours so that I am a competitive applicant when it comes time to apply to medical school.
Kanye, can I talk to you for a minute? Me and the other faculty members was wondering, could you do a little song, something beautiful, something that the kids are going to love when they hit? It's gonna make
If I had to give some advice to future HCOP participants, I would say that you just have to stay committed to this program and take everything that they say as heavy as it is. Take everything that they say, because it's all important. It's all for you to improve yourself. So you have to reach a point where you're ready to help yourself and receive all information that will help you, because the staff at HCOP want to put you in a position where you'll be able to achieve the goals that you say that you have. So just as you go throughout the program, make sure that you are paying attention and you're taking notes and you're taking in the information and you're trying to implement it into your life, because it's all useful for you, and you do not want to look back and say, oh, I learned this from them or I heard this from them, I just never put it into action, because it's never going to hurt anybody but you.